Yo, what's up, guys? We're back with another UFC prediction video for the UFC fight card. Ulberg versus Reyes. The fight night is in the RAC Arena in Australia. 14 bouts. We got to start with the first one. It's Loma Lookboonmee against Alexia Thainara, Brazilian. I mean, her submissions are very good. Normally, I will go with Loma Lookboonmee, but Alexia is really dangerous, so I believe a second round submission is in the case here for Alexia. Next on the card is Brando Pericic against Elisha Ellison. I say Elisha first or knockout. I know a lot of people are going with Brando, but Elisha Ellison has some real knockout power, and I believe this guy could be a problem if he stays on track and if he gets, I mean, he's 28. I'm looking right now, he's 28. So let's say by 31, if he really keep going, I believe this man can be dangerous. And yeah, I see a first round knockout for Elisha Ellison. Luana Carolina against Michelle Montague. I mean, Michelle is from New Zealand, so she's a Kiwi and she's from there, so the people are gonna cheer for her. I mean, she is 6-0. But the thing is, Luana is good. But let's say Michelle, because of the home advantage, 29-28, split decision, maybe a robbery. Next on the card is Colby Thicknesse against Josias Musasa. We go with Josias Musasa by second round knockout. I mean, I believe Musasa is a good fighter. His recent loss was against Carlos Vera, rear naked choke. And Colby, he's from Australia, and he has some submissions. I believe his last submission, was in 2024, so it's recently. But I believe Musasa learned about his mistakes. He will keep the fight standing and knock him out in the second round. Next on the card is Jamie Mullarkey against Rolando Bedoya. I was trying to go with Mullarkey, but let's go with Mullarkey by knockout, second round knockout. Let's go with Mullarkey by knockout because it's in Australia. That's an interesting one, but let's go with Mullarkey. He has some knockout power. He has a glass chin, but he has also some stone hands. So either he gets knocked out or he will knock you out. But I believe in this case he will knock out Rolando Bedoya. Next on the card is Jonathan Mikalev against Oben Elliott. That's an interesting one too. But let's go with Oben Elliott by decision. Yeah, let's go with Oben Elliott by decision in this case. I mean, Jonathan Mikalev, he's from Australia. He's alright. He won against Kevin Giuseppe, the French man. But I don't know, man. Let's go with Oben Elliott by decision. Next on the card is Andre Petroski against Cam Rowston. I mean, Cam Rowston is also from Australia, and he has nearly all finishes in his fight. Yeah, let's go with Rowston by second round knockout. I believe he can stuff the takedowns, and he can put some beating on Petroski and TKO him. I mean, Petroski is a good fighter, but it's always the thing where he lost against, who was that with the head? Yeah, against Jacob Malkoon, where he slammed his head against his hip and got himself knocked out. And if Cam Rowston can hit on the temple, he can knock him out. I believe, the Australians need also some wins. This is another case. Now Navajo Stirling against Rodolfo Bellato. Bellato is good, but Stirling, again, New Zealand, he can lose that fight, so decision is for him. But will it be a knockout though? A late knockout, third round? Third round knockout for Navajo Stirling. Next on card is Tom Nolan against Charlie Campbell. I mean, I like Charlie Campbell because his only loss was against Chris Duncan, who is good, and Newton. It was 2019. Besides that, he beat a lot of guys. He beat Trevor Peake, Alex Reyes by knockout. Even we know that with the Rock thing. That's an interesting one. Let's look at Tom Nolan. He won against Borshev, also Alex Reyes. but got knocked out by Nicolas Mota. Let's go with Charlie Campbell by second round knockout. I mean, probably Tom Nolan gonna win this one, but let's go with Charlie Campbell by knockout because I believe Charlie Campbell has some good boxing, some good hands. Will be an interesting one. Louis Sunderland against Justin Tafa, man, that's an interesting one. That's a really interesting fight because Louis Sutherland has also some great knockouts. Um, Damn, but it's Justin Tafa. It's in Australia, I believe. He needs to win that fight. And I believe Louis Sutherland will get cocky, confident, go in and then get clipped by Justin Tafa. So first round knockout for Justin Tafa. Yeah, by the way, we started the main card with Tom Nolan. Now we have the next fight, Jack Matthews against Neil Magny. We gotta go with Jack Matthews by decision. Maybe a late round TKO, but let's go by decision. I mean, if Jack Matthews is really losing this fight against Neil Magny, then I don't know, man. Then the UFC has a really big problem because Neil Magny are winning fights, which he shouldn't. Jack Jenkins against Ramon Taveras. We gotta go with Jack Jenkins. Yeah, let's go with Jack Jenkins. I'm just seeing, should we go with a knockout or a decision? That's an interesting one. Ramon Taveras, by on the other hand, lost against David Grant. That's a really interesting one. Let's go with Jack Jenkins by decision. Next on the card is the co-main event. Man, that's a very bad card, to be honest. That's a really bad card, which I'm looking at right now in Australia. By the way, there is no Robert Whittaker. Okay, we understand Volkanovski is a champ, but no Adesanya. Why is there no Adesanya? They're missing opportunities. But yeah, co-main event Jimmy Crute against Ivan Erslan. Again, this is not a co-main event. Who even is Ivan Erslan? He lost his first and only fight in UFC, and now he's fighting a co-main event and a big fight in Australia because the Australian cards are normally good. Now let's go with Jimmy Crute by second round submission. Very bad. Carlos Ulberg against Dominick Reyes. We gotta hope it's Dominick Reyes. 3-fight winning streak. All finishes. I mean, not just me, but I think the whole world are waiting for Dominick Reyes to get his belt, which he deserved. I mean, let's say he knocks out Ulberg, maybe fights for the title. I believe he can fight for the title if he wins this fight. If not, there is another fight, and then he can fight for the title. And I'm just hoping he can win this. I mean, Uncle Life is pretty good, and probably Uncle Life will be a champ for a long time. But Dominick Reyes, I believe he deserves this, and he will do everything to achieve that. I mean, we all know who won the fight against John Jones, and I'll say John Jones is the best ever. But yeah, let's say Dominick Reyes second round knockout. I believe he's on some run right now.